Today I'll be going over a few mods that will help enhance your Stellaris Ironman experience. All of these mods run on Stellaris 3.6, and I have been using them through multiple updates without any compatibility issues. This is one of the benefits of running Ironman compatible mods. These kinds of mods don't edit the checksum, making it much less likely that they will need to be updated after every new Stellaris patch and expansion. The mod at the top of this list is borderline a must for running any Stellaris game. This mod is the UI Dynamic Overhaul by Ori. This mod completely revamps the user interface for Stellaris, making it much cleaner and streamlined. Once you have installed this mod and you run it for a few games, I highly doubt you will ever go back to the old user interface. Stellaris is a beautiful game, but with the standard UI, you can barely see it. It's clunky, it's large, it's just cumbersome. This mod will let you more efficiently manage your empire and see how beautiful the game is. The second mod on this list perfectly pairs with the first mod. This mod is the Dark UI mod by ButtJunkie. This makes a very small change, but an important one. It simply takes the old standard green color from Stellaris' base user interface and changes it to a nice gray. This significantly improves the look of the game with such a small change. This is most noticeable if you're playing late at night or if you've been playing for a while. It's the equivalent of Stellaris' dark mode. What's fantastic about these first two mods is that Ori, the creator of UI Dynamic Overhaul, has put together a compatibility patch, making it so that you can go and download the UI Dynamic Overhaul plus Dark, and you can run both of these mods at the same time, creating a far superior user interface. The third mod on this list is not another user interface mod, but rather the Light Borders by Agami. Agami has put together several versions of this mod to fit any taste. The base mod simply eliminates the little pins that go below each star system in the game, and has changed the way the colors present themselves on your Stellaris Empire borders. This isn't a huge change, but when you're playing for long periods of time, as most people do when they play Stellaris, this drastically improves your experience. It's a much cleaner map, it's much less overwhelming, and you can focus more on your plans than rather just trying to figure out what's going on. If you personally like the way the pins look on each star system, that's perfectly fine. Agami has put together a version of this mod that allows you to keep that with the color changes. Personally, my favorite version of this mod eliminates both the pins and swaps the colors for the borders. I don't know why, but for some reason this just looks better to me. This next mod is the only mod on this list that will have any impact on game performance. Stellaris Texture Pack by Protodias introduces brand new 4K retextures for habitable planets. These retextures will affect your game's performance. This will introduce multiple different versions for the textures of each individual habitable planet, resulting in a very small change, leading to a game that feels like it has much more variety and that planets are much less copy and paste. Our next mod is Diverse Rooms by Blackfire and Last Leviathan. This mod adds hundreds of different Empire backgrounds that will significantly improve how unique your Empire builds feel. Many of these rooms offer generally generic sci-fi backgrounds that can help fit your individual Empire's culture. If you're looking to roleplay as different famous empires throughout sci-fi and still be able to get your Ironman compatible mode, this is a fantastic option as they provide backgrounds from franchises such as Star Wars and 40K. Our final mod is pretty well represented on YouTube as it's highly recommended by pretty much any video I've ever seen. Of course, I'm referring to Stefans Text by Stefan. This is a rather simple mod, but adds a rather important life improvement feature. The Stellaris tech tree is rather confusing and is not nearly as easy to understand as many other Paradox games or just strategy games in general. And this mod adds a color code to technologies to show you how far into the tech tree each is, letting you make better decisions when it comes to what you research. Now, it's not going to show you what each tech leads to, and for that you're going to need to go online, but this will help you significantly. All of these mods can be run together in one playlist, and I know this to be a fact as I have run all of these together and in different combinations, and you will not have achievements disabled while running them all, as well as little to no performance issues except for the sole exception of the Stellaris texture pack. I will have links to each of these mods in the description below, and I hope you have found this video helpful.